Hi Taurus, this is Samantha from Insights Tarot, and I'm here to give you your general read for the second part of February 2020. This is a general read for Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Especially if you're checking into love, look at your Venus video, okay Taurus? It's for the 15th through the 29th of February, okay? General reading, folks, so that means it won't resonate with all of you. Take whatever messages you can from this reading and leave the rest, okay? So I have two decks of cards here because there are going to be two rows, Taurus. The top row is going to be what's going on outside of you and around you. And the bottom row here is what's going on inside of you. What are you thinking? What are you feeling? So without further ado, let's go ahead and pull your reading for the time. Off the top, Three of Wands has popped out for you. Okay. What's going on around Taurus at this time? Okay. Justice just decided to fall out. Next card, Five of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups here. Let's go ahead and pull the bottom row. It's what's going on inside of you. What are you thinking and feeling? What's going on inside of Taurus? Well, we've got the Eight of Pentacles here. What's on Taurus's mind? Knight of Swords. Under justice. Wow, that speaks volumes. And Ten of Wands. Bottom of the deck, the Lovers. Wow. Okay. Just sitting with this energy for a minute, Taurus. That is some potent energy right there. Okay. Just got chills all the way up my arms. Okay, Taurus, so we're going to start with the top row. What's going on outside of you and around you? With the Queen of Cups here and being above the Lovers, I really feel like many of you, Taurus, right now got someone special on your mind. I'm really drawn to the way she's alone. She's holding a cup and she's looking out into the, onto the water, because behind her is water. I really feel like many Taurus right now are looking back. They're reflecting, they're thinking, and I really feel like above the Lover and the Page of Cups here, as well as the Star card, I really feel like it's about somebody special. Somebody who was special or still is. It'll be different for different ones for you. Okay? So your thoughts are on somebody special. Now with the Queen of Cups, I really feel like right now, Taurus, overall, you're more emotional than not. Okay, and you're emotional over different things. New beginnings are all around you. Now, this could be new beginnings because you've recently had endings. But this could also be new beginnings that you've chosen, okay? With the Queen of Swords out next, I really feel like you've recently had to make changes. You've had to speak your truth and cut things out. I felt that strongly here with the Knight of Swords, that many of you have recently done some purging. Purging of relationships, purging of feelings and emotions. That's why the Queen of Cups is here. Because you're wanting to birth something new into your life. Something practical. Something that will withstand time. That will sink in, ground, root, and grow a beautiful harvest for you. But before you can get there, you're having to do all this work. All this internal work. And external. I mean, it's not easy to cut people, places, things, situations, environments out of our life, is it? It's not easy to say goodbye to things that we enjoyed, but we know no longer serve our highest good. And that's exactly the place I feel some of you have recently been, are right now, or are right now, is what I'm trying to say. So you've either recently been doing this or you're doing it right now, in terms of then moving forward. So for many of you, it's a period of reflection. It's a period of working through your emotions. I do feel like for this set of Taurus, at least, you're withdrawn. You know, she is standing there alone. Okay. Not that you're... Well, some of you might feel sad and depressed, but I really feel like you're in a place where you're trying to heal yourself. You're trying to work through the emotions so you can create something better for yourself. Some of you, this has nothing to do with that kind of relationship. For others of you, this is some other new beginning. Now, this could be another type of relationship. For some of you, this is a mother or a girlfriend or a boyfriend. No, I was just dealing with boyfriend. I meant girlfriend, you know, friend. A friendship is what I'm trying to point out. For some of you, this is all about yourself and your own spiritual journey. It's like you've come full circle in some aspect of your life. I'm drawn to the full circles. You've come full circle and you're learning new lessons and you're wanting to integrate those so you can move forward. So yes, some of you have recently needed to stand up for your own selves, for your own feelings, for what you wanted, what you valued. And you've taken action in cutting out people, places, situations that no longer served you and that were confusing to you and no longer served your highest good. I really feel for many of you, it was a relationship that at one point made you very happy, but now had to close because it had reached its ceiling and you're ready with the World card for another chapter in your story. With the Ten of Cups here, we've got new starts, but you're taking your time with the Hanged Man and moving forward because you're not sure exactly what it is you want or whether or not you want to walk away with the Eight of Cups. So you could be feeling sick or down right now. You could be feeling very isolated or alone. For some of you, you're isolating yourself on purpose. Okay, but there's definitely, with the Judgment card here, definitely issues you've been dealing with that seem cyclical, and there are lessons at foot for you in terms of relationships and love right now. Being that Lovers is highlighted, I really feel like much of this initial part of the reading is referring to love, matters of the heart, relationships, romantic relationships, love relationships. For some of you, it is to do with a mother. I really feel mother stands out right now for some of you. Okay, important to put that out there. I'll say it's either your mother, the mother of your children, or your own motherhood. For some of you, it has to do with physical. You're pregnant right now, or you're going to give birth. For others of you, it has to do with your children, what you share, okay? For some of you, you're either recently went through or are currently going through legal issues, divorces, parenting, time issues, you know, guardianship of the children, legal guardianship, stuff like that, okay? It's stuff that's you're either recently were working through or are currently working through for some of you. With the Three of Wands, I really feel like you're looking for a new beginning. That's what she's looking for. You're looking for answers. You're wanting answers. You're wanting healing. You're wanting soothing. But some of you want a new beginning. And I really feel you know, with the Three of Wands here, for some of you, this is a new beginning in work. If not work, it's a work project or a creative project that you're wanting to see take off. With the Three of Wands, this is asking the universe to show you the way. You're kind of waiting for your ships to come in, some of you. And look at, she's absolutely sitting there waiting. And this is the Eight of Pentacles below. So you're definitely doing the work towards some sort of work project. I really feel work, entrepreneurship, or artistic ventures are highlighted here with this Three of Wands. Can be applied to relationships because you're waiting for that new beginning or something new. But I really feel right now in terms of love and relationships for many Taurus, you're in a pause as you take time to heal your heart, heal yourself, and learn the lessons so you can then move forward. With the Three of Wands, though, definitely feeling like a new venture, business venture is on your mind. For some of you, travel as well is highlighted here. I'm really feeling movement for some of you. Waiting for messages comes up as well. Waiting to hear from someone about something. For some of you, that'll be job or work related. For others of you, it's interpersonal relationship related. Okay, for even others of you with justice next door, I feel like you're waiting to hear in terms of some legal case. Okay, it'll be different for different ones of you, but many of you are waiting. You're in a state of waiting. And things are going to play out in your favor here with justice. I do feel like you're going to hear. And I feel like you'll be happy with the news. You know, I'm drawn to the sun down below. I feel like you're very laser focused on this now. And you're trying to bring balance to yourself. Just sitting with the energy. For many of you, this is definitely relationship oriented. It's learning the lessons from a relationship that you've recently had to cut off, or where you've been cut off. This is also legal issues for some of you. With justice, this is all about karma, fair answers, morals, truth, right? Taking responsibility for your actions and standing up for your beliefs as well. This is also giving or getting an apology, okay? And being that the Knight of Swords is below, for some of you, that's absolutely what could happen this week. You could be giving or receiving an apology from somebody close to you. Could be a mother or inside of a romantic relationship. But I feel like the desire for some of you for reconciliation and making up and moving forward is there. But I don't think, I really feel, Taurus, that there are a group of you that don't really know what it is you want. I think you're torn. Part of you wants to stay in that relationship, and part of you knows you probably shouldn't. So that's where you're being advised to go within for the answers. Justice card always brings to my attention that you are being divinely guided right now. Okay? And that things are going to work out in your favor. I do definitely feel for those of you waiting to hear from somebody, waiting for something, that it's going to come through at this time. You're going to get some communication with these swords here. You're wanting it. You're thinking about it. And it could be you doing the reaching out. But if not, it definitely can be switched where somebody's reaching out to you. Because I really know that you, right now, Taurus, are feeling kind of alone. There's a group of you that are feeling alone. And, you know, this could be alone because you've just broken up with somebody, or that you're getting a divorce, or, you know, the kids have been recently granted legal guardianship to the other parent, so you're having to share the kids and maybe you live away from them. But there's some sort of aloneness there. And some of you, you know, you chose that path. For others of you, that's where the path ended up leading you. There's a clear separation between you and the others. For some of you, this has nothing to do with, you know, romantic with a partner or children. It could be to do with your own parents. I really feel like at this time, mothers seem to be highlighted. Mothers and children as well seem to be highlighted. Okay. I'm seeing a mother and her child separated here from possibly a father. Okay. But you could also, Taurus, be separated now from a mother. However, there are some of you, I feel like, a prominent female figure in your life is supporting you through and helping you work through the issues at hand. So, for some of you, it's the other end of the spectrum. She comes into play because she's a support person for you. There are changes afoot for you in terms of relationships, though, with the Five of Pentacles. And it leaves you feeling very alone. And we spoke of that already. About feeling alone, being alone, for you to heal. For you to work on you, to learn the lessons and to move forward. I feel like whatever changes happened in the relationship kind of took your breath away, kind of knocked you off guard, Taurus. And so you're taking a step back so you can get balanced again and get grounded and work through the heavy and possibly even volatile up and down emotions you may be feeling at this time. Queen of Cups definitely speaks to that. That you're dealing with matters of the heart. You're dealing with family or a relationship that really touches your heart and your soul, or once did. So on your mind is definitely a partner for some of you. Okay? If it's a mother, then this is definitely a card of love. For some of you, this is definitely to do with a family member. Your mother's prominent. But for others of you, your thoughts are on somebody new or somebody old. Okay? I'm getting the feeling when I'm down here that some of you are looking at a new beginning after a breakup. That, or you're reconciling, wanting to reconcile with somebody you've been separated from. That's why the star comes up, and the star is about a wish being granted, right? This is about an opportunity. And then with the Page of Cups, definitely an opportunity in love. Here we have a young man with roses ringing the doorbell. So somebody new, that or healing and reconciling something old. Now remember, the bottom row is not what's going on outside of and around you. It's what's going on inside of you. So your thoughts are to this. I think many of you really want to reconcile with a past love. And that's what's got you so distant. Because she's very withdrawn right now. That even the look on her face says she's even slightly worried about a new beginning. And about all the recent changes and purging. Okay? It's a very confusing, muddled situation in terms of this relationship because your emotions are involved, right? So with the Eight of Pentacles underneath the Three of Wands, I really feel, again, I'm really brought back to the idea of waiting. And I see the guy back there. I feel like for some of you, you're waiting to hear from somebody. You're waiting for something to change. And I don't know. That's just the sense I get. Now, for some of you, this is a romantic relationship. The idea of wanting to move forward and put the work in. Eight of Pentacles in traditional tarot is about working hard towards something. Honing your skills, learning your lessons. And I really feel in terms of it being in the bottom row, that's what you're doing. You're trying to work on yourself so that you're able to move forward. Will you hear from this person? Will you... I really feel like you will with the Justice card up there. I really feel like either you'll reach out to them or they will come to you. Definitely for some of you it's apologies. Okay, coming. For a group of you, you're really feeling isolated. Again, I've got two cards where the man and the woman are separated. And in the second card, he's not even looking. You guys aren't even looking at each other. So, I really feel like you're trying to busy yourself, Taurus. That's how you're working through that emotion of feeling separated and alienated. Is you're filling your time with things to do so you don't have to think or feel it. But the way to heal it is to feel it. So you gotta stop. You gotta become this Queen of Cups and allow yourself to feel all that stuff, that pain, that sorrow, that grief, so that you're capable of moving forward and through it. With the Knight of Swords in your bottom row, I really know that talking, communication is on your mind. You're wanting to speak your part, your truth, say what's on your mind, set the record straight, clear the air, mend ways, reconcile. That's for some of you. For others of you, it's wanting to purge away, get rid of, move forward and away from something that no longer serves you. And for even others of you, being that it's under justice, this is really about a legal issue where you're wanting to set the record straight. You're wanting to clear the air and you're hoping to hear about some sort of legal issue. And this tells me you will. It's coming. Hang in there. This also speaks to me about communications, as I've already stated. So communications are highlighted, healing is highlighted, and some new creative projects and work projects are highlighted. Movement forward and for some even travels are indicated here. Mothers as well. You know, I've got two cards here that indicate boats, so I really do feel like movement is important. Now, for some of you, it's movement into a new beginning, okay? With the Ten of Wands here, I really feel like, and this is a freighter, so I really feel like under the Five of Pentacles that you finally come to accept something about a relationship and you're working through it so you can move on. Okay. Let's see. Sitting with it. Again, this message, you know, I'm seeing two guys up on the ship. Real faint little shadows up there of people standing up on the ship looking down at the people on the ground. This is about hearing from and waiting for people in your life. So I really feel like your ship is gonna come in. You are gonna hear from somebody important. That or you're going to make the move to move forward in that direction. But this tells me that things are going to work out positively for you. So where you were once alienated or felt alone, now things are going to shift. And you're going to hear from or reach out to this other person. So I have Psychic Tarot for the Heart from John Holland. I'm going to pull an additional message for you. What is it that Taurus needs to know? What's an additional message here for Taurus? Very relationship oriented lately. Control came out. So for me, it's about releasing control or learning to control what you're thinking, because the eyes are prominent. I'm really feeling like it's about your thoughts, what you're seeing, what you're allowing yourself to think, and how you perceive it and moving forward. It's also about releasing control. This is an 8, so that says to me that it is the key to movement forward here, is to releasing control, to healing that heart, okay? Because he's wearing a heart around his neck. And, you know, to move higher in your journey, he's wearing feathers here. Looks like eagle feathers. Definitely feels like in order to move forward, to rise and to heal spiritually from this, you have to start controlling how you think about things. Understanding that how your thoughts create things, and aim to make sure your thoughts are the best, you know, the thoughts best for your highest benefit. That will help you in the end. Yeah, I mean, I'm really getting like this is looking into the heart of the situation and releasing control of it. Surrendering, forgiving, and moving forward. You see how she's looking down. I mean, that's so telling. She's looking down. She's thinking about things. It's releasing control, not overthinking. Awaiting results. Now, that's so, like I said, this is about waiting. Waiting. There's a lot of waiting going on. Waiting while you're healing. Waiting to hear from somebody. Waiting to hear from the courts or a person or a job or something. There's waiting. Waiting for something. And you're being advised at this time that divine timing is in effect. It will happen when it's meant to happen, and to keep the faith, because the 7 is all about keeping the faith. Okay, Taurus, so those are your messages. I hope they resonate. Comment below. Let me know how they work out in your life. And if you happen to like this reading, how I read it, the layout of the cards, hit the like and subscribe button. Love having you. I absolutely love doing these for you. And until next time, do take care. Love and light always. Namaste, Taurus.